Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video, I am going to tell you my #1 secret to being successful in orthodontic assisting, or really just the whole health medical field, honestly. I'm just gonna talk. I have nothing written down. These are just thoughts that I've had the past couple weeks. Just my thought on a certain topic about what makes a good orthodontic assistant or any healthcare medical professional. I was thinking about this one day. I was at work and I was just like, what makes someone a good orthodontic assistant, you know? Really just a good person in general, I guess, but just like with my experience, like what makes someone a good orthodontic assistant? If you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you are dentist, you know, anything in the health medical field, I think this applies kind of to everyone, even if you're not in that field. Just like this is a good life rule, I feel like. But yeah, what makes a good orthodontic assistant? And the first thing that came to my mind is like, I just asked myself that and just kind of like let whatever came to mind come. And the very first thing I thought was having empathy. I think that is the #1 thing, at least top 3, you know, qualities that you kind of need to have to be successful. You know, when you're working on a patient, you really need to be able to like step into their shoes and look at yourself from their point of view and look at, you know, the office you're working for through their eyes and through their shoes. You know, you gotta put yourself in their place. Why is that one of the best qualities I believe that you need? I think because if you cannot put yourself in someone else's shoes, especially while you are working on them, I mean, that's just showing that you care. Like when you put yourself in someone else's shoes, it just shows that you care, that you want the best. It shows that you're not going to do anything that you would not want to be done to yourself. You know, it's just like little things, like being as sanitary as possible, especially with all this COVID stuff. Being as gentle as you possibly can. Being comforting, you know, when someone is nervous. You know, say you're super nervous going into the dentist, going into the doctor, and someone just doesn't care about how you feel. Like that's not a good attitude, you know? You want someone that's caring and actually willing to help you and comforting you, and, you know, because probably they've been in the same place and they want to comfort you and help you, and that's what they're there for, you know? Just like if someone has no empathy, like I just feel like they don't really care. I don't know. I'm a very empathetic person. I'm always kind of like thinking like, what would I be thinking if I were them? You know, that changes your perspective when you really think about it. It really changes how you do things, how you work, how you respond to things, how your personality is, how you treat people. So, you know, when you put yourself in other people's shoes, it really shows, you know, treat people how you would like to be treated, because, you know, what you give is what you get, I think. And if you're not giving empathy, love, caring, you know, support, comfort, how are you going to receive those things, you know? And I know that's what I want in my life. I want love, support, care, you know, friendship, and all those good things. But if you're not giving it out and being empathetic and, you know, kind of figuring out what the other person wants and giving them those things, like how are you going to get those things? So just food for thought, I guess. I don't know. This is like a different type of video, I guess, than I normally do. But it just popped in my mind, that question, and the first thing that came to my mind was empathy. So I just thought I would kind of make a video about it. So here it is. I think that's one of the biggest things, you know, to be able to look at life through someone else's eyes. I know that's impossible, but you know, kind of like, what would I be thinking if I was this patient? Like, what would I want my orthodontic assistant to be doing? Like, do I feel comfortable? Like, am I doing things to make this person feel comfortable? Just like things like that, you know? So I personally think that's the biggest quality trait that you need to have, you know? Another example, I guess, of empathy in an orthodontic setting would be like, especially for an orthodontic assistant, and this is just like a really small like example. So say we have two people back in the room, you know, they're both waiting to be seen by the doctor. You know, one came 10 minutes before the other, the doctor's just now coming out, and obviously we want to direct them in the person that's been waiting 10 minutes, you know, and not 2 minutes. But if you don't really have empathy, you're just kind of like, oh, do whichever, you know? Like, I put myself in that person's shoes, like, they've been waiting 10 minutes, like, they don't want to wait any longer, so direct the doctor in that direction, you know? I don't know if that was a good example. I hope it was. I hope that kind of made sense. But that's just kind of how my brain thinks of it in a way. That's just like one example. So I guess just the takeaway is be empathetic and care for other people's feelings, and just be loving and caring and warm to people, and yeah, just be a good human. Just, you know, make people want to be there and make them feel comfortable, and just make them enjoy the time while they're there, you know? Everyone loves a good experience no matter where you're at, and I believe empathy and putting yourself in someone else's shoes can really, really, really help. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If this made sense to you, like, please drop a comment below. Please give me a like. Make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Now that my camera and phone and everything is working now, I'm planning on posting a lot more like I was. I know I kind of went MIA, but I explain all that in my vlog. Either I'm about to post it, or it's either going to be right before this video or right after this video, so little life update there. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.